there, Star Wars collectors, and welcome to another Boss's Bounty video. And as you have probably seen by the thumbnail, this is going to be an overview of the latest wave of vintage collection. These are the reissue wave of the Return of the Jedi 40th anniversaries, Jabba's Goons or Jabba's Henchmen, Skiff Guards, whatever you want to call them. There's 4 in total. You can see 3 of them on your screen right now. And we have this one as well, which we're going to get into in a second. I'm doubling this up as a pickups video because I have got another item to show you for the vintage collection as well, which arrived today. And all of these will be reviewed on the channel in the coming days, probably except for this guy, because I really just don't see the point in reviewing Sylt Marae, or Yak Face as he's more commonly known. I don't really see the point in doing that because essentially we haven't really had this figure very long. I don't really want to sort of open it up to do a comparison in particular. And I am just baffled as to why they even re-released this one so soon after, you know, the original release. At the end of the day, you can actually still buy this guy in the wave from Star Action Figures at least, and various other UK retailers. You can still buy the original one that came out in 2019. There is nothing different apart from the logo in the top left-hand corner for the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi. And also, obviously, you've got the thicker cardstock, which at the time of the previous release wasn't a thing. On the back of the card there, you can see retains the number VC132, and there is some of the other figures. There's that wave of reissues, which is essentially the first wave of 2023. And then you've got these 4 here, which are going to be in the next wave, like the first proper wave of 2023. And hopefully, these won't be too far around the corner, especially Admiral Piet. The actor that plays Admiral Piet, he was at Echo Base recently, and he's going to be at Celebration, and I would love to get the Piet card signed by the actor that plays Admiral Piet. That would be just so awesome, but you know, time is of the essence and that might not happen. So there you go, that's Sylt Marae. We will take a look at the other cards right now, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be very, very little difference between this figure and the other one in terms of paint. It's such a new figure. One of the best vintage collection figures going, by the way. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the figure, but it's just a weird time to re-release it. I just don't really see the point, especially when they could have given us maybe the Weequay Skiff Master to go with the Weequay that they're going to be giving us, because he is like a really tough figure to get. Or maybe the Gamorrean Guard again. And lots of people want more Gamorrean Guards, but you know, at least you can army build him. So next one we have is Woof. This for me is a good re-release. This is a pretty tough figure to get on the secondary market, and it's a brilliant figure. Once again, one of the best TVC figures in my opinion. Lots of soft goods there, really nice detail on his vibro axe there. You get the Palace Blaster, classic card back from the original 96. There's the logo again in the corner, thicker cardstock. And exactly the same back as the Yak Face, but this one's VC24. So this is Woof, formerly known as Klaatu. Brilliant figure, and yeah, I'm in no rush to really open this one. I do have him loose, but I think my son wants him loose, so that'll be a good one to give to him when I finally review the figure. Next up we have Nikto. Now Nikto Skiff Guard, this is one that I'm very pleased that they have reissued, because I don't have him loose, and now I can finally have this one loose. So he will be more than likely the first figure that I review from the 4, and there he is there on that card back, looking awesome. Another from the original 96, VC99, and as I say, just really chuffed to be able to have this one loose in my collection, because I did have one before, but as always my son sort of took that one off my hands, so I'm very pleased to have one of these myself. Again, nothing different for the card back at all, except for the fact that it has the logo in the corner and it's on the thicker cardstock. But again, this one's tough to get on the secondary market, so that one's a good release. And finally, we have Kithaba the Skiff Guard, VC56, another tough one to get on the secondary market. So again, this is a good re-release. Now the thing is about this one is that originally they had him with a sort of bluey brown bandana, and then they corrected it to the red one there. So I don't know whether you are in the United States or in the UK, but I'm pretty sure in the UK the red bandana one was always the more sort of tougher one to find, and I think the opposite is the case in the United States. I may have that the wrong way round, so don't quote me on that exactly, but I think that might be the case. But again, you know, many people that have got the skiff and the barge and what have you may not have this figure already. So once again, I do believe that this is a sensible re-release in the year of the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi. VC56, as I mentioned. Same backs on all of these, and there's that import sticker there. These are all from In Demand Toys in the UK. They imported them. So as soon as they come up on the site, I thought, yeah, I'll grab a set of those. Thank you very much. Check them out. So yeah, I will more than likely be reviewing Kithaba, Nikto and Woof in the coming days. Definitely not Salt Murray or Yak Face. I don't see the point. And finally, we have the ATST and Chewbacca. This, once again, is to celebrate the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi. It is a reissue of the original ATST, but they have done some updates to the deco, and they've apparently tightened up the joints and things like that. I managed to pick this up from Return of the Nerd Star Wars on Instagram. I will leave their details in the description below. I believe they operate out of Taiwan. The guy's name is Mark, really nice fella. Had a bit of a chat with him, and I managed to pick that up from them. So if you want to get this early, then maybe you'll think about ordering it through them. But there you go. That's the Return of the Jedi, ATST and Chewbacca, and I probably will be reviewing this first out of everything that I've got here, you know, and then I'll move on to the Skiff Guard figures. But yeah, so expect this to be on the channel very soon. Alright then guys, that's it for this video. Just wanted to show you what I've managed to pick up in the way of the vintage collection. We've got the brand new wave of Return of the Jedi reissues for the Skiff Guards and what have you. And we have the ATST and Chewbacca. So it's going to be an interesting time on the channel over the next few days. So be sure to check that out. Be sure to like this video if you've enjoyed it. Be sure to subscribe. Thank you to my Patreon supporters and channel members. Your support is greatly appreciated. And we shall see you on the next one.